What's up, guys? Welcome back to Crypto Weekly Review. Today we're going to take a deep dive into NFT news and why I think the NFT space is not dead, and I think it's a lot bigger than you can ever imagine. I think it's one of the first big use cases for cryptocurrencies, and it's going to go to the absolute moon in the future. So buckle up, let's jump right into this.
You big old sus, yeah. I just doubled up on crypto. I just doubled down on the new vest. Now my chair looking like 2 checks. Type of money made me want to 2-step. Who next? This week I be on the moon next. Stock going up like 2x. That's a fast flip like suplex. Two really stepping like a duplex. You bet never lose change, but I do flex on it.
Bitcoin on the daily chart. Bitcoin is correcting. It's a massive sell-off candle, but not as bad as when Tesla stopped accepting Bitcoin. That really hurt. But look how it is respecting the pivots. It's respecting these lines. How could you not believe in technical analysis when this is holding this white line? This is the 21 exponential moving average. We are in an uptrend, and look at this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then down. Now we're having a bit of consolidation right on P, though. It looks like we're going to get support on this line and bust back through the 21. Once this confirms on the 21 like this, and then I think we are back in business. But right now we're at 45. This is a good buying range. This is a good risk reward right here. I would buy here if I was a trader and possibly sell at R1, which is 49.9. I would sell at 50K if you want to make a quick flip and a quick trade. Ethereum also knocking at the door of the 21 exponential moving average. It is rejecting here. Technically, we are in a daily downtrend, but I think after this consolidation, we will pop right back up. I think a good buying zone for Ethereum is $3,208, and a good selling zone would be $3,500. And if you're lucky, you can get it at $2,727. Hex, absolute rocket. It's still above the 21 exponential moving average. It is still in a daily uptrend. It is holding its very last pivot. Look at these lines. Tell me that this doesn't work. A good buying point for Hex would be 39 cents, and selling point, who the heck knows? It's in price discovery mode. This thing is just off the wall. I have made hundreds of thousands of dollars on this project right here. All right, moving into the news, we're going to get into the NFT space, but first I have a funny news story. All right, let's jump right into the news. This is kind of a funny one. A New York IT supervisor is facing a possible sentence of up to 15 years in jail for mining Bitcoin in the office. The man, identified as Christopher Naples, allegedly had hidden 46 mining rigs in the offices of the Suffolk County Center in Riverhead, New York. According to the investigation, 10 of these rigs had been installed since February, consuming over $6,000 worth of energy. But given there was 36 more machines, the total energy cost would be far greater. Yeah, I mean, if you do the math, it's probably around $24,000 worth of energy. And if Bitcoin was like, what, 9,000 to mine, maybe a little bit more. I mean, he could have got a couple of Bitcoin off of this. That is a big risk to take, but I've also thought about like, can I hide any miners in my school or something like that? The problem with mining rigs is they're really hot and very loud. They use a ton of energy. I definitely would not try that. With the temperature of the rooms where the miners were installed rose 20 degrees, affecting the surrounding server rooms and offices. The county district said, quote, "Not only do we have thousands of dollars of taxpayer money funding this operation, but it's also put the county infrastructure at risk." Sound familiar? If anybody's going to be stealing tax money, it's going to be the politicians. Next, let's jump right into this crazy, irrational, illogical world of NFTs.
I need to get back home fast and look into this NFT hype.
It looks like these 101 Bored Ape Yacht Club just sold at auction for $24 million. It looks like the sale price was $21 million, and then after fees, it resulted in $24.39 million. I'm sure we're not talking about just ETH fees, although who knows? Maybe ETH fees will be $2 million one day. Here's how I like to look at this NFT thing. First, don't discount anything new in crypto, especially if it's trending. Just because you think it's stupid or you wouldn't buy it doesn't mean that you can't make money on it and capitalize. Think of it like this. An NFT is like a crypto project, but with only one token. It is rare and it has value if somebody else wants to buy it. So if you are going to look at it negatively, you're going to miss out, or you're going to end up like a Bitcoin maximalist who missed out on the Ethereum giant run and the Hex giant run, and you do not want to be that guy. So embrace, but don't get wrecked. According to William Quigley, NFTs are the revenue model for the metaverse, and I strongly agree. William Quigley is the guy he's a co-founder of Tether and the Wax Exchange. And see, the metaverse is a vision of an internet-enabled virtual world where people have avatars and interact with digital assets and even corporeal ones, and with augmented reality is developing as rapidly as blockchain technology evolves. So this is really important. I know that there is a virtual reality space where people have avatars. There's actually a bar there, and the guy who owns the bar in the digital world is selling ad space on the walls there. So I think this is going to be big, especially since we're all going to be locked down for the next 10 years and not being able to leave our house, and our lives go more and more online. And NFTs are a way to have digital scarcity in that space. See, in 2017, we were talking about how crypto is in the early stages, just like the internet in 1993, and all we could do was email, and then everyone was saying it was useless. And then Facebook came, Amazon came, Netflix came, and it changed the world, right? Well, that is what I think the NFT craze is turning into. It's like, okay, this is blockchain and cryptocurrency and decentralization is the model, and what is it going to spawn? And one of the things is this digital metaverse and NFTs as a way to exchange. So let's take this NFT game seriously. Marvel Comics tells freelance artists not to mint Marvel brand NFTs, publisher to introduce opportunities for creators. Here's what they posted, and it sounds like it's straight out of a lawyer's mouth, and they will sue your ass. Here they wrote, please note that the offering or sale of any digital images featuring DC's intellectual property with or without NFTs, whether rendered for DC's publication or rendered outside the scope of one's contractual agreement with DC, is not permitted. That is a giant warning from the DC's legal team. Guys, I'm not saying that you should go out there and buy a bunch of meme NFTs from some anonymous website on the internet. What I'm saying is you want to be able to see what the future trends are, and that is how you can capitalize on them. Like, I would definitely buy a Marvel NFT of a superhero if I could get in cheap and if I could get in early, and that's a little piece of digital property that later on will be more valuable, in my opinion. And as you can see right here, the NFT market is dumping by 50%, which is no surprise because Bitcoin and Ethereum are dumping, and all of this stuff is correlated. The NFT meme market is a bit of a top signal. It's showing really overheated, over exuberant market, and unfortunately it's gonna collapse, and that doesn't mean that NFTs will die. NFTs are going to be here to stay in a corporate sense, in a commercial sense, for a very long time. And if you want to make good money in that aspect, stay on top of it. Judging by the 3-month chart, you can see that we had a big dip in August 23, and then August 30th was the big spike and a slow bleed below the mean. And I think that it's going to climb slowly up as the market returns. OpenSea down 6.3% of traders and 52% of volume. CryptoPunks down 55% of users and 61% of volume. It's looking pretty nasty out there, but we are in a correction after all. We got the Bored Ape Yacht Club volume down 46%, traders minus 35%, and sales down 38%. We have some stuff here that's probably a weird scam, the sevens, and comment below if you know what this is, but it's up 1,000%. So hey, you always have those outliers. But anyways, as Bitcoin is correcting and maybe seeking new lows, and as the NFT market and the bubble is collapsing, just think of it as an 80% to 50% sale. It's a red hot Bitcoin crashing fire sale on NFTs. So do some research, maybe pick up a couple cheap while you can, and hodl. Lastly, we always talk about a wrecked plebe, someone who got destroyed in the market, and we don't do it to hurt anyone's feelings. We just do it to keep you sharp. All right, let's take a look at this failed transaction on the Ethereum blockchain. Here's the transaction hash. It looks like it has 12,770 confirmations. This will never be undone. This is permanent history on the Ethereum blockchain. And it looks like this transaction cost him 7.71 Ethereum, which is $26,000. When you put it into perspective, NFTs are cheap with these crazy transaction fees. Guys, make sure you look and double check and triple check what your transaction fee is before you click the button. And look, guys, thank you for watching. Don't get wrecked out there. Like and subscribe. I'm going to have more videos, better content, higher quality content. This is like my 6th or 7th video. This is a brand new community. So sign up and I'll see you on the next one.